Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I decided to cover the topic which is, well, pretty hard to avoid, and it is the situation with coronavirus outbreak in Belarus, and precisely how it all started, how it has evolved, and how the authorities reported on that. So the first case was detected on February 27th. The first infected person turned out to be a student from Iran who took a flight to Belarus from Azerbaijan. By that time, Iran was already in the list of countries that was not recommended to visit. So there were pretty many cases already by that time. Also, it was reported where the student studied. So actually the information was pretty complete and full about the first case. Then the authorities also reported on his condition. On February 29th, there were also detected cases in Vitebsk, 2 cases in Vitebsk. Then another one case among the first circle of the infected person. And also the authorities also reported on the number of first circle and second circle contacts. So basically about the people whom infected people were in contact with. But then something strange has happened. On March 6, the Minister of Healthcare didn't report anything about the coronavirus outbreak, but just made a statement that they will adhere to the policy of transparency and daily reporting. And they have also warned that all the people who will try to reveal the personal information about the patients and also some other healthcare secrets to mass media basically will be punished according to the law. During the next 2 weeks, the Minister of Healthcare didn't actually even report about the total number of cases, and even if they reported, this report reminded more some school task in mathematics rather than a transparent report. For instance, they just told about the number of cured and sent out of hospitals, and sometimes in this number dead people were counted as well, or maybe just people that did not identify, in whom the infection was not identified. So all this situation gave birth to very big number of very funny memes. It's also important to say that the statistics from regional authorities was significantly different from the report of the Minister of Healthcare. Another interesting situation was with the statistics of dead people. The first information about the person who died from coronavirus appeared on March 31st. And what is pretty much interesting that it came not from the Minister of Healthcare, but from the relatives of the person who died from the disease. During the next days, it became known that 2 more people died from the coronavirus, but the healthcare system didn't say any word about them. And what is extremely remarkable that Lukashenko said about the person who died from the coronavirus in an extremely interesting way. Just check it out.
Вот мы подозреваем, что в Витебске этот актер умер, и у него также был к тому, что у него пневмония там и прочее, еще и этот вирус. Ну, мы же просили. Ну, ему завтра 80 лет будет. Чего ты ходишь по этой улице, а тем более работаешь?
On the same day, doctors told the media, anonymously of course, that coronavirus in many cases will not be written as the reason for death in the death certificate. So the official statistics is not quite accurate, to say the least. And indeed, the number of deaths from coronavirus in Belarus per capita is significantly lower than in many countries, including, for instance, Belgium, 75 times, which has implemented the quarantine and lockdown and was recognized as a country with one of the best healthcare systems in the world. Oh, and by the way, did I forget to tell you that the country didn't implement any lockdowns or quarantines? Moreover, the healthcare ministry also said that they would not count the deaths of people in whose bodies the coronavirus was already eliminated, but they still died, which kind of contradicts a little bit to the worldwide practices. They also said that all the people who died from the coronavirus had pre-existing illnesses. And there are some statements, for example, of one of the widow of the dead person who said that her husband didn't have any pre-existing conditions or illnesses. And of course, Lukashenko made a statement that can be considered not just like a statement, but more like a call to action for the official report of the number of deaths from the coronavirus.
Никто от коронавируса в нашей стране не умрет. Я публично об этом заявляю.
Another interesting fact about the Belarusian official statistics is that it is published only about the country on the whole, not about the particular districts or regions. And when these remarks appeared, the response of the Minister of Healthcare was, well, because we do not want to reveal the personal information of the infected. Pretty much interesting response from the country that is not really famous for its democratic standards. For instance, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia publish such reports about particular regions on the daily basis. Though it's necessary to say that after the delegation of World Health Organization paid its visit to Minsk, the official statistics started to be a little bit more transparent, and at least they started to report about the total number of cases. So on the 4th of May, there were detected 17,489 cases of coronavirus infection and 103 deaths. And the last fact that I just can't allow myself to skip is that Lukashenko decided to have a parade! Yes! It will happen! And be sure that this parade will make the headlines of the world newspapers. So that's it for this video about the coronavirus in Belarus. Like, share, subscribe, and don't miss the parade on the 9th of May.